Yo, RX back with another stream. This time it's the last stream I have to do in over a 6-night period, the sixth and final one in a row. The Noche UFC Hangover, and of course, since it's Sunday and Sunday is known for one thing, or should be known for one thing most importantly, and that is football. We'll be talking about week 2, which it just wrapped up. Oh well, Sunday Night Football just wrapped up like 5 minutes ago. We still have 2 games tomorrow, but a good amount to talk about with week 2. And so Sunday night, from Tuesday night to Sunday night, streaming every night. I love it. I fucking love it, man. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday night and Sunday in general. Good weekend in general. Yesterday was insane, and today was pretty chill. I enjoyed today. I thought it was a good Sunday. It's always a good day when I'm streaming with y'all, for y'all, whichever term you'd like to use for that statement. Been good, man. Been good. To get my day off tomorrow from streaming. That'll be interesting, and I see 2 joints said I was late earlier. I was like a minute late. I don't want to hear it. So, my bad. Still more on time than a lot of people. I think. Usually I'm late. Usually I'm early more than anything. I'm more early than I am late. So it's at 11:25. I think I went live at 11:26. So suck it. But not a whole lot to really say. Sunday night, people talk about whatever. Noche, football, boxing, whatever y'all want. Truly, it's like usual. It's whatever y'all want. I am in a good mood. We'll see how long we go tonight. Could be an hour, 2, 3. Time will tell. And man. All of that. I know Smokey's live right now, so hope he's doing good. I know he's been. I don't know what's going on with him lately. I've seen what he's been saying in his Discord. Hope he's all good. Mom's taking the rare night off, so I mean, after going 11 hours yesterday, I think it's more than deserved. That's about what I gotta say there. That's like not really much else to it. Combatics, I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Hope he's doing good. And not really much else to say. Weird week overall. Obviously, we all know the bullshit that happened during the week. Very weird. But it happens. It happened, and we move on from it. We moved on into the weekend, which, again, mine at least has been good. Hope yours has as well. And I'm about to head into a new week, a fightless week. Sadly, UFC Perth is in 2 weeks, so lame. And see what happened. Say what's up, Western Mass Climber. I don't remember seeing you in chat before. Good to always get to see new people in chat. I do save my chest if I haven't streamed 6 nights in a row, like a psychopath. But we have a little bit of a darker background tonight. Don't want to blind y'all. I don't want to be blinded, more importantly. A lot of interesting things to talk about. Noche. We can look at the fucking Perth, the next card in 2 weeks. Obviously, a lot. We will definitely be talking about this because a lot of interesting things happened here. Maybe talk about this if y'all want. Plenty of good shit to talk about whenever y'all would like. And yeah, not really much else to say. So we're here. We're gonna have a fun Sunday night, and I got Contender Series on Tuesday. Thank God. We always have some fights to look forward to, and not a completely fightless week, but it's pretty damn close to being a fightless week. So would beat Volk in my opinion. I agree. He should have beat Lopez yesterday if Lopez was human. Like, yeah, I still think Gene would knock out Volk pretty easily. Volk just has no chin. He would not be able to duck and weave or take the shots that Gene can throw. Again, Diego, I don't even know what Diego is made out of because there's no world he should have stayed awake after some of those shots. But, yeah. Still an early stoppage in that fight, but hell of a fight nonetheless, of course. And, yeah. It was a weird card yesterday. Very, very weird card. A lot of it was bad. Most of it was bad, but this is a good on it was good. So I don't know. It was a very mixed bag of good and bad things, I guess, is what how you would describe it. At least how I would describe it. So I don't know. I would still pick Volk over Lopez in a rematch, though. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. Because eventually Lopez would be able to knock him out, so I don't know. Like, still logically, Diego probably should have won the fucking first fight because, like, like Volk looks so washed, but for some reason, I don't know. Diego is such a weird case because he looked so shit in that Volk fight, but then looks fucking phenomenal yesterday. It's like, consistency, please. Crazy? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think crazy, but like, logic points that Diego should beat Volk, but Volk's just not human, I guess. Or he is human sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. So, fuck, I think Volk's gonna beat Lerone. That's gonna be a good fight, but he should beat Lerone. I'm that's so. But the only really bad thing about Diego winning yesterday is now the next guy up after Lerone and Volk is kind of muddy. You really don't know who's gonna be. I think logically you should do Lopez and Yair, and the winner of that gets the title shot, but when is that fight gonna happen? So, where's Beers? I have no idea. That's a good question. What's up, Crazy? Yeah, I don't know where Jay Beers is tonight. He might be taking a night off. We don't, because this is not the one of the two streams where he's required to be here. He can show up if he wants, or take the night off if he wants. So, whatever Jay Beers wants to do, he can do. So, that's about that. Yeah, if we get Jabers tonight, cool. If not, hope he enjoys the night. We'll see. I'm done if you're gonna allow us. Yeah, I don't allow really allow allow what you're he asked. Did I miss something? Yeah, I didn't. No, I I don't know what I'm allowing because I did nothing that. Maybe I missed something. Um, but yeah, we'll see what we get tonight. Will we see Jamie tonight? Doubt it. Do you think the crowd being so affected Silva? No, I fucking doubt it. I no, not at all. So I don't know. Like I would say no if that shit affects you at this point. You're kind of weird. Like you're just kind of a shitty fighter if that's distracting you at this point. Like you know you're gonna get booed. Oh no, don't boo me. It's like the fuck. Like who cares? Uh, I hope not. If Gene lost because of that, he really sucks. But nah, I think he was just fucking. Nah. Oh, it's does he still have top five? Yeah, yeah. Like who would he lose to? Like taking Diego off the list, who would he lose to? Like he beats everyone under him. Like easy win, easy win, easy win. I good fight, but he would win. Layup, layup. Good fight, but Gene would win. Good fight, but Gene would win. Gene wins. Gene wins. That's a little bit tough. That could be tough. Gene wins. Gene wins. And Gene beats Volk. So outside Diego and Lerone, who really gives Gene much of a fight? So he either knocks them out or brutalizes them. So yeah, I can yawn and Jay Birds doesn't have to. I don't have to even cry about it. Um, but yeah, it should be. I'm intrigued. Gene will probably be back pretty quickly. Because he's gonna be pissed and wants to get back in there. So I don't see why he couldn't fight by November, December. Like he should be able to get back in there pretty quickly. And get a quick win. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll say Gene easily. I would still say the best fighting nerd. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I would say I do think featherweight's a lot less interesting with Diego winning. Like no hate to Diego. We all love Diego, but like it would have been a lot more interesting to see Gene win. But now the cookie crumbles. Now we wait for them to book Lerone and Volk already. Which I don't know why that's not booked already. Maybe they saved that for January. I don't know. But that fight should be happening sooner than later. So we'll see. Hopefully they get that booked ASAP, and then we get Diego Yair, and the winner can fight for the belt after Lerone and Volk. So it's pretty easy shit there. Gene will bounce back. Sterling can fight. I don't fucking care. And yeah, see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh. What's your next fight? RDR versus Hernandez? More than likely. Thinking of well, yeah, probably either that. I'm very excited for Whaley and Valentina. I think that's gonna be cool. Prates and Leon will be awesome. See Leon get his head caved in 2 minutes. Of course, Tom, fucking Aspinall finally fighting. Long overdue. Yeah, there's some decent, like, we could fucking look at what we got coming up in the future. We got, obviously, we got next week, or 2 weeks from now, the 27th, we head to Perth for Reyes and Olberg, which is a card, to say the very least. Not spectacular by any means. A lot of shitty fights. 90% shitty fights. Yeah, this card looks pretty bad. Hopefully it could overperform, but I have doubts. I think this card looks even worse than Noche did, and God, that card looked like shit, and was it just shit in general, so hopefully this card can be good, but I have worries about it. Then we have 320, which will be very interesting. Pretty decent prelim, some decent fights there. Actually very solid prelims. Main card, Yuri and Khalil. That's easily the fight as a card. Marab back doing his thing. Let's see if Pereira can get back on track. That card's alright. Then we head to Brazil for Jamie's probably biggest fear, or either Jamie's worst nightmare or happiest one of the year. Charles and Fazeev, which that'll be sweet. I see the name Jamie Keane, but I have doubts that that's Jamie Keane. Oh, it is Jamie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it. I don't trust these fucking trolls in chat. What's up? What, you freezing?
I came to grace you with my.
What, you fucking
grace you with my.
Out there, dumb.
My appearance. Bro, dude, it's cold. I don't know why it's so cold.
Yeah, why are you outside freezing to death? Fucking dumbass.
I'm smoking a cigarette, nigga.
How fucking can I find that cold here?
You're not even showing my fucking piercing, nigga.
For good, because it's fucking stupid. So I guess you showed up at the right time. We're looking at the future cards. And,
what?
We're under a month away from.
Nigga, no, ain't nobody want to talk about no fucking fights, nigga. Talk about some fucking jewelry, yo.
So.
I want to be talking about, like, come on. Are we being dead ass?
Yes. There's no fights in this upcoming week, so we gotta find something.
That's perfect. That means we can just talk about anything. That's exactly the point.
I need streams. Thank you. I need.
Well, they just talk about something.
I'm looking at what we got coming up, showing the chat to what to look forward to.
Well, you're not even showing chat my face. Like, they can't even see what I look like.
Good.
Like, that's the whole, like, I'm trying to show them my fucking piercings, nigga.
So we asked for Jay Beers and we get Jamie.
Alright, fuck you then, nigga. I'm out.
Nah. Yeah,
no, I'm gonna finish the cigarette and then I'll be out.
I'm kidding. At least someone showed up tonight. I know it's Sunday nights and not many people are fucking doing it.
You got about.
It's just.
You got a cigarette worth of content out of me, nigga.
Where?
I'm saying that I would be out here for like as long as I smoke a cigarette, retard.
Fucking content.
Retard. Idiot. Fuck.
Takes one to know one, buddy. Don't call the kettle black.
That's not an insult because you're still. This This nigga left his own stream.
What are you talking
This nigga
about?
leave the studio.
No, I'm
This
still
nigga
here,
left
you
the
dumb
studio.
fuck.
Oh
I'm
no.
literally still here, you dumb fuck.
I didn't see. Your ass didn't pop up on my screen.
Dumbass.
Well, your ass didn't pop up on my screen. I'm sorry that you weren't there. I'm sorry that you disappeared.
Sure.
It's not my fault. I didn't make the app.
I'm fine. I disappear like that. Fuck.
Bro, why are we showing this fucking can, bro? Get this can off my screen. Show the real Jamie, nigga. Get this fucking can off my screen, dude.
You gotta represent.
Fuck, dude. I've tried a million times with this guy. This guy sucks.
He's so shit.
This guy's ass.
He actually might win. Maybe 2 weeks. One time. He actually might fucking win. They're giving him someone shittier than he is.
That's hard to believe.
I know. Well, if you breathe on the dude, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. So what do you expect? So. Yeah, there's not many good Jamie.
So you're not even gonna talk about my piercing. You're not even gonna ask about the process, like how it happened. Like, did it hurt?
Don't care.
Like you're not even gonna ask, like, did I bleed everywhere? Because I did, and there's blood spewing all over my face. You even want to know about all that juicy details, but your ass is retarded. You make stupid. See, this is why you get no bitches.
You make stupid decisions. You get stupid consequences.
What do you mean, nigga? I literally got a bitch DMing me, and I showed you the proof. And I showed you the proof. And I know you for a fact looked at it because you responded to it. So you can't even say that dumb bullshit ass line because you already looked at it.
Like, if you want to talk to people who are blind, it's okay.
I'm sorry that these bitches are hitting me up. Like, literally 10 minutes after I was in the car on the way home, and I saw them following me, and I looked at their message saying that I look good, and I went, yes. I swear I did that mid-car. Like, I was in the middle of a conversation. I said, yes. Put my hands down, and I was like, W. It's like I'm just sorry that I get bitches, dude.
You don't, but keep trying.
I showed you the proof. I don't know what else to tell you.
I still don't care or look at them.
You did, because you responded to it accurately, so you had to have looked at it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. RX, I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. I really wish I could change the rules.
I do make.
I'm sorry. I wish. I wish, dude. I wish I could just let you have some, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, dude.
Some of what? There's nothing there to have.
Some bitches. Sorry, dude.
Where's Sway?
What?
Where? Come on.
I showed you where, nigga. What do you mean?
Sure.
I showed you. I've showed you. I've sent you pictures of me kissing people. What else do you want me to do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm so sorry. Like, I wish I could. Like, it saddens me. Like, it really makes me want to cry.
I looked at a total of zilch.
I'm sorry, dude. Oh fuck! I just hurt my face. Okay, that hurt. Okay, bye. Ow, that hurt. Ugh.
Nah, that's funny. Yeah. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, we're looking at the upcoming cards. We made to the Canada card, which looks pretty damn solid. Looks like a very solid card. Some really fucking good fights on this card. This is kind of the odd one out, but the other four are pretty good. This card's gonna be fucking good. Then obviously 321 talked about Tommy and fucking Gone, which is gonna be a good ass fight. Gonna be a quick ass fight as well. This main card is something, to say the very least. It's something. and we go to the Apex for 2 weeks in a row. Joy. Not a lot of enjoyment going to be held here, clearly. And then a week later, we stay in the Apex. Joy. Well, that'll be something. But then we head to the Garden a week later for 322, which looks good. Good so far. This is gonna be a fun card. Need 2 more main card fights, and we need a lot of prelims, of course, but I think we'll get those and see what this card really will turn out to look like. UFC Qatar, which they are starting to fill this card up. Add to Ghosh Milgaziev. 323, which only has 1 fight at the moment. December, and then the final fight of the year will be Manel Kopp and Brenner Royval in the Apex on December 13th. UFC has a pretty interesting schedule ahead of it coming up. Like, the last couple months are going to be really interesting because there's some really good shit going on, but there's also some really meh shit going on. So we'll see how all that turns out. Should be very intriguing. It'll be fun. I think it'll be pretty fun to see how all that turns out. And yeah. Not really much else to say. Obviously, again, we don't got fights in this upcoming week. Next week we do, which sucks because that Reyes card is ass. But I don't know. We'll bounce back. We'll deal through this week of no fights, and we'll keep on going. We'll enjoy this fightless week. Even again, Contender Series, thankfully, and go from there. So but speaking of Contender Series, we do have that this week, like we always do, for another 5 weeks. And this card will be something. I'm not really sure what to think of it because I know really none of these guys. Heard a little bit about like 1 or 2 of these guys. The rest I know nothing about. This will be interesting. Contender Series is always good, so something good will happen here. I have a good feeling about that. And yeah, this will be fun. Gonna keep us goddamn sane without fights this week. And then also we still got a couple more weeks after that. We got week 7, which I think is officially done. Oh no, we did lose a fight from the card. Oh, that sucks. So they need to get another fight for this card, but this could be interesting. Week 8. We looked at this card the other stream. I remember we were making fun of it. This one could be interesting. Week 9, a week I'm ecstatic for because can't wait to see Emmanuel get his contract. He's just fucking good. And then week 10, where Freddie Vidal will be returning. He has a fight booked, so that's cool. Happy he already got his fight booked, and we'll see how that goes for him. So yeah, should be fun. Contender Series could be fun, and it usually is. It's actually pretty fucking rare for Contender Series to suck, and yeah, gonna be fun. But yeah, I think that's about right. All I can think to say about MMA this tonight, unless there's something we're gonna talk about, or just fighting in general. Like we talked about Canelo fight plenty last night. I'm not really sure what there is to add to it. Yeah, like I'm trying to think there anything else I can really think to add. I think the answer is no. I think that's about all I got. So, of course, we'll move to the NFL and all that in a minute, but yeah, not really much more to say. and yeah, should be interesting. So yeah, that's about all I gotta say about all that. Cause not very much. Again, I talked about Noche plenty. Talked about this plenty. Contender series. Got some MMA is interesting right now. Even going into a break week, MMA's pretty interesting, and we'll try and enjoy this fight this week as much as we can. So should be interesting. And then we head to the second portion of what we got to talk about tonight. The title of the stream, the NFL Week 2 recap. A lot of interesting shit has happened here. We got Fantasy League, we got a lot of games going on. To take a look at the games first of what has happened today, because a lot has happened. We talked about the Commanders-Packers game the other night, but to look at everything that happened today, Bengals lose Joe Burrow, but still able to beat Jacksonville, who are just complete ass. Trevor Lawrence is garbage. Good win for Cincinnati, even losing their best player for 3 months. Good on them. Good rally by Sin City to get the W, and just make the Jaguars look like fucking idiots, which is actually pretty easy to do. So good on them, man. Good win. Then we had maybe the game of the day between the Giants and the Cowboys. What a game. Giants showed up to fight. Cowboys tried to blow this game as much as they could. Russell Wilson 450 fucking yards. Wasn't enough. Cowboys were able to clutch up late. Russ choked late as well. Cowboys were able to sneak out a win in overtime. Detroit beat the piss out of Chicago. Thank God Tone ain't here, because he would not be too happy. Yeah, Chicago just got their fucking doors blown off. The worst beating of the week. What can you really say? Chicago sucks. Detroit's back. Hell of an ass whooping. The Rams beat the shit out of the Titans, as everyone expected. Not much to say there. Cam Ward had a good touchdown, but Titans are still ass. One of my better predictions of the day, New England beat Miami. I told y'all. I fucking told y'all. Miami's shit. New England goes into Miami, Florida, looks decent, squeaks out a win. Y'all don't listen. Good win for New England, man. Good ass win for New England. Miami is so shit. Everyone's gonna be fired by the deadline. Not much surprising info this week. Giants suck. They played fucking phenomenal. They just choked late. Respect to the G-men, bro. Or the Cowboys are also hot garbage, but that's just yearly. Yeah, and the Giants get to play KC on Sunday Night Football. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Then we had San Fran and New Orleans. Closer game than it should have been, but San Fran still squeaked out the win. New Orleans is shit. San Fran is just injured. Shitty tank bull. Simple as that. Hate the Cowboys. Who doesn't? Then we had a one-sided ass beating, which I thought this game was going to be a lot closer between Buffalo and the Jets. So Steelers are just garbage is what we learned today, because how the fuck did Buffalo, who I thought would have way less of a good defense than Steelers, fucking destroy the Jets like they were nothing. Like, what a beating by the Bills. Good for them. And back on, well, they won last week, but back to domination mode. Good on them, man. Good on them. Then we had maybe the upset of the day, because how the fuck did this game turn out like this? Sam Darnold beat the Steelers dominantly. How the fuck did that happen? I don't know. It's Pitt. Pitt sucks. They have no defense. Their offense got shut down easily. Embarrassing to get smashed by Sam Darnold. Come on. Buffalo's gonna be the surprise team this year. I'm a bit biased though. Yeah, I could see Buffalo being in the Super Bowl. I would not be shocked at all. So I could see it. I could 100% see it. They got the best quarterback in the league. I could see it. Whereas Jamie, he was on a couple minutes ago, but he is too good for us, so he dipped pretty quickly. So, yeah. He's watching the shadows, don't worry. But yeah, Pitt, you suck. How the fuck did you get beat by Sam Darnold? Then Baltimore beat up a fucking Make-A-Wish squad. Good for them. Denver choked against Indy. I don't know what the fuck the penalty was that where they were like, oh no, they gotta try the kick again. There was literally no penalty. He just shanked it completely. Okay, the NFL handed Indy a win here. Good for them. Denver is so disappointing. And yeah, NFL handed Indy the win. Dak cooked. Nah, Dak is ass. Dak is still the worst starting quarterback in the league. He's garbage. Then Arizona beat the shit out of Carolina with ease. You don't care, and I don't care. Then agree on Denver. Yeah, disappointing. They should have won that game though. Again, the referees handed Indy the win on a phantom penalty. Whatever. Then the Super Bowl rematch, Philly and KC, pretty low scoring and pretty forgettable for what the game should have been. Philly squeaks out the win. KC starts 0-2, and yeah, now KC's backs are against the walls, but they head to New York next week to beat up the Giants, so I think they'll be just fine. And then the game that just ended a little bit ago, Sunday Night Football, Atlanta and Minnesota. Minnesota, the only team to not score double digits. Yeah, this game was terrible. Minnesota couldn't do shit. Atlanta looked pretty alright. Terrible Sunday Night Football, as expected. I know you're shocked. Yeah, pretty shit game. Minnesota just couldn't really do much. Atlanta was better. McCarthy is shit when he's not playing the Bears. And, yeah. I remember saying shit Sunday Night Football. Just crap game, yeah. Dak is ass. You're not. You can say whatever you want. Dak Prescott's a garbage quarterback. I would much rather play Joe Flacco. I would much rather support a team that plays Joe Flacco. And then we got two games on Monday night tomorrow. We had Bucks heading to Houston. Bucks should win that. I don't know why they're the underdogs. And the Chargers heading to Las Vegas. Jay Beard is going to be watching that one. That game is going to be Jay Beard versus Jamie. Chargers versus Raiders. That'll be interesting. Chargers should win, but we never know if the Raiders, especially in prime time, anything is possible. And yeah, those should be two good games on Monday Night Football. So excited for those. I don't think most of those games have. I don't think either of those games have much effect on our games in fantasy, which we'll look at in a second. But yeah, it should be interesting. Dak will play amazing 1 week and the crap for 2. Yeah, Dak is shit. Like, if he didn't get drafted by the Cowboys, Dak would have been out the league. And by year 3, he's shit. In my opinion, he might surprise us. No, he won't. Don't worry. But yeah, I think that's about. Well, not really. Like, this was a weird week too. I think week 1 had better quality of games overall, but there were some good games and over. Like, I think this week had a couple decent games. Again, Cowboys Giants probably the game of the week, which usually you never thought you'd say. Who's your team? I'm a Browns fan, not by choice. And again, I would much rather play Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders, fucking the pizza guy, the janitor, over Dak Prescott. Packers and Redskins. Hell yeah. They played. Oh yeah, that game on. Yeah, we talked about that game. I think either Thursday night or Friday night after it happened. That game was awful. So yeah, like if you look at the games this week, the only ones I would actually, yeah, no one should say Commanders. The only games from this week I would say that were good. The Bengals game was alright. The Dallas game was phenomenal. Detroit was a good game just because it was so fucking like dominant. Miami, New England was really good. That's about it. Uh, Well, you're mad all the time. Thank you, B Fatty. Thank you. Only good Ohio team in the Cavaliers. Thank you. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who are just gonna have a good season to suck and to lose in the second round anyway. But yeah, outside of those few games, like if you look at the rest of the week games this week, Packers Washington was garbage. Rams Tennessee was predictable. San Fran New Orleans was a tank bowl. Buffalo just put belt to ass. Seattle just put belt to ass. Denver Indy was bullshit. Carolina Arizona was a college game. Philadelphia KC was forgettable. And Atlanta Minnesota might have been the worst game of the week. The Cavs, not the Caves, the Cavs. You know, watching them lose in the playoffs every year, it would be as enjoyable as being in a cave. Night, Johnny. Have a good night, brother. So, yeah, just not a really strong week too. Fantasy wise, great. In football wise, not great. But you know, it was fine. Yeah, I've seen worse. Yeah, I think week 1 was a little bit stronger, but week 2 did its job just fine. And then, speaking of fantasy, to look what happened in our league, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We first begin with yours truly beating JB's 111 to 100. Just squeaking out another win because that's what I do. I'm just that good. I got so lucky. 2-0, baby. J Beers will drop to 1-1. I got bailed out heavily. Jaden Daniels did better than Josh Allen, who had a really shit game actually for his standards. My running backs did good. Kyron Williams kind of fucked him. Archain did really good. Both our receivers did shit. My tight end did phenomenal. His flex did phenomenal. Defenses were shit, and his kicker was great. I won this game by the skin of my fucking teeth. I got so lucky that outside of Archain and Travis Etienne, his whole team sucked. So, and if he would have played Kenneth Walker or Zach Ertz, I would have lost. So I got lucky. Thankfully, I didn't leave anything good on the bench early. So I got lucky. So sorry, Jay Beers. But yeah, he just got unlucky due to just shitty players, man. Shitty performances. Outside of Divine Archain, everyone else for him just kind of shit the bed. So I'm not gonna complain. That's a W for me. 2-0, and Jabers will be 1-1. Sorry, brother. Then we move to the second game where Chrome got his dick stomped in by Ninja. Yeah, Chrome's team kind of sucks. His team's not good, man. He still got Justin Herbert to play, but I don't think Justin Herbert's dropping 60 per UD. Yeah, you pretty much need 59 points to win. Yeah, it's not fucking happening. Aaron Jones was super disappointing. Dave Montgomery was a good play. Jamar Chase did everything he could, but outside of him, everyone else sucked for him. Diggs sucked. Kelsey did average. Hollywood sucked. -4 points from the Cowboys. 23 from Brandon Aubrey. Compared to Ninja, who had 22 from Mahomes, 19 from Gibbs. Taylor went off. Amon-Ra, the highest scorer of the week. Tyreek did great. Kincaid did shit. Still got Bucky Irving. The Rams defense. Chrome was fucked. He didn't leave anything good on the bench either, unless Nico Collins balls out, which I highly doubt. And I don't think it would help anyway. Yeah, Chrome just got fucking dismantled here. Actually, Ninja left some pretty good shit on the bench. Tatora, Pickens, Jalen. So, just kind of got unlucky. Chrome is just playing the dude who scores the most points of the week. Fucking poor Chrome, bro. Second week in a row he plays the dude who scored the most points. So Chrome's gonna fall to 0-2, and Ninja's gonna go to 1-1. RXMR. Funny Kainoto. Good to see you, Kainoto. I don't think that's one of your first 1 year rare appearances in chat, so good to see you, brother. And it's not, I'm not whispering, for fuck's sake. I'm talking in a monotone voice. That's not ASMR. Dumbasses. Whatever. Chrome takes another L. Gonna fall to 0-2. He just can't catch a break. Then we had Matua getting beat by Tone because Tone just is great. Lamar, of course, did Lamar things. As for Justin Fields, he sucked. He still has Ashton Genty to play, who's gonna do great. And James Cook did phenomenal. Josh Jacobs and Austin Eckler were really below average. His receivers, Puka and JSN, did great compared to CD Lamb and Marvin Harrison. Matua beat him at tight end. Sam Laporta did nothing. I'll give him that. And Flex was really close. Beat him at defense. Broncos got -5. And then kicker was pretty close. Yeah, Matua got points in the positions that don't matter. Or in the ones in order where he did get points, they didn't really help when everyone else kind of shit the bed. Matua would have won if he played Malik Neighbors, or would have made the game competitive at least if he played Malik Neighbors, who went off for 37. If he would have played him over Marvin Harrison, he would have won, I believe, or got it closer. And like, he also left Devontae Adams on the bench, who did better than Debo. You have Kyler on the bench, who did better than Fields. He just got kind of unlucky. And then Tone left a fucking starting lineup on the bench. Cup, JK, Scatterboo, Javante all did phenomenal. Rome Adunze did 31. A good call by Tone there. Yeah, I still say Tone's probably gonna win it all because I don't know how the fuck anyone gonna beat this dude when he built a goddamn super team. Tone moves to 2-0. Matua falls to 0-1. Oof. And then the last game, Vast looks like he's gonna beat Jay Shiesty. More than likely, up by almost over 30, up by 32 at the moment. And yeah, he's gonna win this game. Like, he has his top two receivers left to play. Shiesty has tight end, kicker, and defense. It's not gonna help much. Yeah. Joe Burrow went out early before he could really even get points, so that was kind of a lost cause there. So Dak outplayed Burrow because he actually made it through the whole game. Bijan and CMC were close. Chase Brown, Derrick Henry did shitty. All of the receivers did pretty bad, but McConkey hasn't played yet. Jawan Johnson did great. Bowers hasn't played, and if he plays, like, I get a lot of these players, like defense, like special teams wise. Fast did great with the Ravens, so a lot. I get like a few players are still left to play, but unless Ladd and Egbuka do awful, and Bowers, Texans, and Dicker does do good, Chicey's losing this one. And on the bench, she left Bo Nix, who would have fucking helped. Not really much of everyone else kind of sucked. And then for Vast, he left Tucker Kraft on the bench. And, well, James Conner didn't do great. So, more than likely, unless Shiesty pulls off a miracle, Vast is going to move to 2-0. Shiesty falls to 0-2. And looks like that's how week 2 is going to play out. So the winners for week 2 are going to be me, Ninja, Tone, and Vast. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. And the only reason I know, like, football is not what anyone cares about, but it's our league. So the highest scorers for the week, I guarantee most people didn't even fucking have them. That quarterback, I don't know why it was Lamar, because he's Lamar. Oh no, they don't got this right. I clicked the wrong thing. The highest scoring quarterback was Jared Goff. No shocker. When you score 52 points, you're gonna end with the highest quarterback. No one has him, of course. Running back was Jonathan Taylor, who is owned by I forget. Who the fuck is Foop? Ninja. Yeah, that's why Chrome got that speed. Receiver was Monroe with almost 40, also held by Ninja. Goddamn, Chrome is unlucky. Tight end was Tucker Kraft, who is owned by Vast, but on his bench. Defense was the Falcons, which no one had, and kicker was Brand Aubrey, who Chrome had, but it didn't help him too much. And that's about that. That's how week 2 is going to shape up in our league. The only game that could really be big on Monday night is the Vast game, but again, more than likely, unless the miracle happens over here, Vast should win. The other 3 games are over, and that's week 2 in the books. Very interesting shit going on. So I think that's all my main talking points. I'll go for a little bit longer, but I think that's about all my talking points. Talked about Noche, talked about the upcoming cards, upcoming contender series, talked about fantasy. Yeah, not really much more I can think to say. I'll go a little bit longer if y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about. There's still like 5 people watching apparently, which thank you. I don't know why you're still watching, but I appreciate more than I can put into words. But yeah, if y'all got anything you want to talk about, I know football's not what you care about, or many people care about. So, my thoughts on Canelo Crawford. I enjoyed it. Like, obviously, me and Jay Beers did a live reaction to it last night, and that was fucking hilarious. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good fight. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, it was so boring. Ugh. I enjoyed it. No, it was not the greatest boxing match I've ever seen, and there's really no highlights to it. There was no knockdown, no one was close to getting finished, etc. But I enjoyed it. It was a high-level, entertaining fight. Happy for Bud Crawford. He looked phenomenal. What else is there to really say? I really enjoyed it. I think that might have been one of the better fights of the day yesterday, counting the UFC into it. So, I enjoyed it. I'm not really sure what else to really say. So, I hope everyone else enjoyed it. Again, we didn't have to stream it or anything. It was just on Netflix, so I enjoyed it. Do you think we'll get Patty versus Ilya? No. I think we're going to more than likely get Arman and Ilya, and then Patty versus Gaethje. More than likely. So, yeah. Well, nah, they might do Gaethje and Ilya, to be honest, and Arman fights Patty. Nah, they gotta do Arman and Ilya. So, yeah, Patty will fight Gaethje, lose, and they'll have Ilya and Arman, so, which will be cool. Which will be really damn cool. So, hopefully they get Ilya booked already. We know he's probably gonna main event in December, so maybe get his fight booked already. Crazy idea. So, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I think that would make sense to get dude booked already. So, but what do I know? I actually would not be shocked if we get the December pay-per-view announcement this week with no fights going on. I would not be shocked at all if we get the December pay-per-view announcement. Because Dana likes to announce bullshit during a fightless week to keep us interested. So, yeah, more than likely that'll happen. I don't know what else he would fucking announce. Like, what do they announce? A random Apex card no one cares about? Like, so makes the most sense to do that. Who would you like to see fight Hamza next? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, if Fluffy beats Rainier, especially dominantly, as I expect him to, then yeah, Fluffy and Hamza. But if that fight somehow is a clown show, then I don't know. But yeah, more than likely, the winner of Fluffy the Ritter should fight Hamza. Pretty, simple stuff. Which is either one of those guys against Hamza would be really interesting, so I would be down to see either. But yeah, I think it's gonna be Fluffy and Hamza. Makes the most sense and would be a banger. So book it. Not really much else to say. Well, and we know Hamza ain't gonna fight again until 2029. So you know, whenever he's ready to fight again, Fluffy would be the right call. At the earliest, yeah. Yeah, more than likely. I'd be amazed if we see Hamza fight before October next year. I'm not trying to be funny. I would truly be shocked if he fights before October next year. Like dead ass. If he they're just I have complete doubts about him fighting again before the Abu Dhabi pay-per-view in October. So, he's just not active. There's just not very much you can say about him. The UFC can fucking lie all they want. We know the truth. He's not active. It sucks. Dude is talented. Boring, but talented. But yeah. Do you think the results would be the same if DDP fought Hamza again? Yes. Yeah, DDP sucks. Hamza would beat him even easier because he probably thought DDP had a little bit of a ground game. Nah, he has less than no ground game. He would probably beat him even. He would learn how to finish him in the crucifix. So, yeah, DDP sucks. DDP should fight Imavov. So, pretty easy stuff there. Yeah, so basically DDP will never be champ again. I don't think so. Fluffy is better. Rainier might be better. I think he would beat Imavov, but Imavov's a tomato can. Kaio might beat him. MVP would beat him. Yeah, DDP sucks. Not really much else to say. MVP would beat DDP. Yep. We know DDP can't grapple, so we couldn't do that. And then in a striking match, you're not beating MVP. You're just not beating Michael Venom Page in a striking match. No one has, no one will. So DDP can't grapple, and he's not the better striker. MVP would take it. I would not bail if they do that fight. I'd be down to see it. I think it'd be a free underdog pick. I would make that underdog pick every fucking day of the week. So, the most technical striker in the division versus the least technical striker in the division. Good luck. Can MVP defend a takedown? Can Drakus shoot a takedown? No. So, I think that's okay. I think that speaks for itself. I trust Fuck, MVP might be the better grappler. Fuck, DDP has zero grappling. That dude looked less than lost on the ground. Like, he could not look more lost on the ground enough and against Hamzat if he tried. So it's kind of weird because DDP kind of came alive in the 5th round. For a minute, and then he screwed himself being the normal dumbass that he usually is. Like, he could have got the finish, and then he fucking thought he was goddamn Misha Tate going for guillotine or a rear naked choke weights. Like what the fuck? So, like, DDP shit the bed. He embarrassed himself and got squashed. Put on Holly though. Yeah. DDP thought he was the main character for a minute. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get the late finish like Misha Tate, like Anderson Silva. Nah, dog. Nah, you ain't built for that, chief. You ain't built like that for real, dog. You jumped a rear naked choke on the better grappler in the 5th round, covered in sweat. You dipshit. The dude who probably could get out of a rear naked choke with his eyes closed. Oh, what a fucking idiot. Just fucking dumbass. Do you have Hamzat winning or DDP? Or did you? Yep, who didn't have Hamzat winning? That was a 50-45ing. I think that's how I scored it. If that, it might have been even fucking more. Like, that DDP didn't win a round. Didn't win a minute. Like, not really sure what else I can say. Like, that was one of the most one-sided beatdowns in title fight history. Who did you pick? I had Drakus because I thought Hamzat sucked. I thought he was one-dimensional and was gonna gas and all that, but clearly not. Got on Hamzat. I'll give him props when they're due. He was able to survive and just well, not even survive. He was just able to dominate. I'll get on there. I'll take my L's there. I was completely fucking wrong. And yeah, gonna get on Hamzat. I'll take my L's when I deserve them. In that case, I deserved it because, oof, yeah, not a good pick. Not a good pick. I kind of thought DDP would win too, just didn't see him being dominated like that. Yeah, Hamzat, we all saw Hamzat need that 1st round finish to win. Clearly not. Because he kicked his ass for 25 minutes. So, good on him, man. Damn, it's already 12:30. We've already hit an hour. This stream did not feel like it was an hour already. But I know it's Sunday night, so a lot of people are like sleeping or going to bed, getting ready for work tomorrow. So, like I never expect this stream especially to be like popping all through. Like the Sunday night, of course. Like if we look at the normal people who come around, Jay Beers, he has to work tomorrow. Jamie never shows up anyway. One more, please. Gonna ask away freezing. I don't care. I'll answer anything. Combatic doesn't come around anymore. Smokey's alive right now, so I hope he's doing good. Hopefully, when I end this in a couple minutes, everyone goes over there because Smokey's fucking amazing. And yeah, Moss took a night off, which is weird almost. It's seeing him take a night off, but yeah. Will Tatiana Suarez ever be champion? Your thoughts on her performance? Will she be champ? At this point, no. She's too one-dimensional, and I think even with Whaley gone, Jandy Roba has more to her game and could beat her. Mackenzie might even beat her. Jillian Robertson would beat her. Tabitha Ricci might beat her. So she's just too one-dimensional, and her cardio's ass. And then your thoughts on her performance? She looked terrible. She looked terrible, but she did exactly what we knew she would do at the same time. For 2 rounds, she held Lemos down or on the cage. Kneed her in the pussy once, but sometimes you gotta do that. And then she gassed at the end of round 3 and lost the round because she gassed and got knocked down. So, 29-28 makes it, it's still dominant. Tatiana won the first 10 minutes with ease. But against Lemos, who she couldn't even really get down for most of the fight, and we know Lemos is a shitty grappler. Tatiana's just too one-dimensional. She's never gotten better. Her striking is still pathetic. She doesn't check leg kicks. If someone, there's not the bad thing. There's not many good leg kickers in that division right now. I'm trying to think who really throws leg kicks at strawweight. Maybe Yan Xiaonan would, but you just get taken down. So if someone could keep it standing and just take out her legs, you would finish her easily. Again, her striking's horrendous, but when she's with patchy mix, are we shocked? Her cardio's horrendous. Her grappling is great, but could she hold Jandiroba down? I don't think so. Could she hold Dern down? No, and Dern's a better striker. Could she hold Robertson down? I don't think so. Ricci, I doubt it. I'll pull up the rankings real quick one more time. But more than likely, I do think they will have Tatiana fight the winner of Dern Jandiroba. No, I don't agree with it, but it's what I think they will probably do. Cause if you look at it, I don't think Tatiana is better than Verna. She'd beat Yan, but Xiaonan's shit. She beat Lemos. I don't think she'd beat Dern more than likely. Would she even beat Godinez? She'd beat Lucindo. She might beat Ricci, but it's unlikely. She'd beat Andrade. She would lose to Robertson. She'd beat Hebos, Hill, Pennington, etc. I would say she is one of the better fighters in the division, but I would say she's closer to number 5 in the division. What if rankings made any fucking sense? So, she's not awful, but she's just one-dimensional. 5 years ago, 10 years ago at this point, from when she came into the UFC, her skill was really high because it was a newer weight class and women were not that developed yet in MMA, especially at strawweight. But in 2025, she's just a wrestler. Even Earn Blanchfield has been able to get a little bit better. Fuck, man. So, you can't be one-dimensional in 2025. Especially at her age. She's, 34? 35? No striking, so I just don't think she's going to go far. I think she'll, again, more than likely get the next title shot. She doesn't deserve it. And then she'll lose again. In 2017, her fighting style was amazing. Dominant. She looked like the next champion, and she wasn't going to be. Joanna would have beat her fucking brains off. But in 2025, 10 years after she was in her prime, she's just a wrestler. It's just same thing with Jayon Almeida. He's too one-dimensional. Same thing with a lot of fighters right now. Monter Evloev, Aljamain Sterling. Even you can make it if Merab didn't have the cardio that he does, he would lose. A lot of these guys are too one-dimensional, but some of them, like Merab, can make it work because they're that talented. Tatiana can't. So we saw that against Whaley. So I don't know. Impressive is the last thing I thought about the Tatiana Lemos fight. I still think it should have been higher on the card because it was still a top 5 fight, but overall, it was definitely one of the shittiest fights of the card. Pretty hands down. Do you have Blanchfield beating Cortez? Oh, easily. Yeah. Tracy Cortez is a tomato can. She's just a model and not even a hot one. She's not even hot, but somehow she's a model. Makes that make sense. Yeah, Blanchfield's gonna ragdoll Cortez like it's fucking nothing. So, might as well throw me or you in there. We do just as fucking good. So, Yeah, that's a layup for Blanchfield. And I still don't think Blanchfield's all that. Like, she's been fraud checked at this point. But, yeah, against Tracy fucking Cortez, she's going to beat her with ease. So. But yeah, no shot against Russia. Yeah. And, like, more than likely, Blanchfield's going to beat Barber. More than likely. Who in her own right just got a fight booked, so good luck to Macy there, getting a pretty easy fight against Karini Silva. So, if she can actually make it to the fight. Do you think Kayla will be fighting Nunez at the White House? Yes. Yes, I 100% believe that. The only American champion we have right now, yeah, Kayla Harrison will fight Amanda Nunez at the White House. There's more than enough time for both of them to prepare. And it makes the most sense. So, there you go. Yeah. I think that's one of the only things you can be for certain about with the White House card. Might have a few others, but I think that is definitely a certainty with that card. So, but yeah. Thanks for the time, RX. Anytime, Freezy. Always a pleasure to be live with y'all. And thank you for being the main one in chat tonight. Everyone else kind of dipped or didn't show up, so I'm not upset about it. I get it Sunday night, so yeah, I have no problem looking chatting for a little bit, keeping the stream going, having a fun ass Sunday night, chill, answering some questions, and having a good ass night. Yeah, Sunday night in the books, going into a new week, a fightless week. Sucks, but what can you do? We'll still be streaming this week as we always do. Not 6 streams in a row because that's not going to be needed. But yeah, Tuesday for sure, Wednesday for sure, Friday more than likely, Saturday for sure, Sunday probably not. Probably 4 next week, more than likely Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. But we'll see. We'll fucking see. Honestly, Contender Series recap on Wednesday. But outside that, like, not really much next week, which sucks, but what can you do? But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this week in general. Even though it was a lot of bullshit this week, we made it through it. We had a good weekend, and time to head to another week. Hello, beautiful animals. Long day. What's going on, RX? Closing up stream, actually, Steve. Been going for an hour and 13 minutes, so I hope you're doing good, Stevie. Like, I don't know, like, just a slow night, not really a lot going on. It's Sunday night, so I've seen not a lot of people are dropping in, but yeah, it was a fun night and day nonetheless, fun weekend, and ready for a new week. That's simple, ready for a new week. Gotta just keep enjoying life. The people demand unlimited RX. I wish. Fuck, I streamed. Fuck, let me just take a quick look at this. If you tally up all my stream time for this week, we need unlimited RX. I know what Smokey's for, because he's always live. I thought that's what Smokey was for. If you tally up all my stream time this week, so you got hour and 15, 2 hours, 2 hours, an hour, 3 hours, about 1 hour, 15 minutes. Let's see, that would equal out to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 and a half hours. Almost 11 hours. So, I thought I was screen sharing. My bad. I actually thought I was screen sharing. But yeah, if you tally up from here to here, that'd be like two 2-hour streams, one 3-hour stream, and 3 hour, and almost a half-hour streams. That's about 10 and a half, almost 11 hours. So I get y'all, and plus what, 3 videos. That's pretty fucking unlimited. That's at least a day's worth of this moron. I don't know how anyone could handle listening to me for a day, but yeah. So there's plenty going on. There's definitely more than enough fucking RX to go around. Well, what did you think of the Bengals stealing the game from the Jags? I don't know how the Jags didn't fucking beat Jake Browning or whatever his name is. So that's almost embarrassing. Well, it's Jaguars. That's all they know how to do is be embarrassing. So yeah, I went over all the games today a little bit ago. Most of them were pretty meh or forgettable, but there's a few diamonds in the rough. I think that's one of the better games of the day, to be honest. Yeah, football was weird today. Some good. More of it was forgettable or bad, and Fantasy League was interesting. I went over that, and yeah. Did Barber get another fight after a massive weight cut miss? Yes, Barber is fighting Karini Silva in December on December pay-per-view. At the end of the day, all our men say the Chiefs are 0-2. Hell yeah. Hopefully 0-3 after next week, but it's unlikely. So yeah. But yeah, not really a lot more else to say. I don't go a little longer. The Colts game was the absolute biggest bullshit of all time, man. So no question. Yeah, they called a phantom penalty on nothing. Like, I don't even know what they called a penalty on. Like, he literally didn't do anything. Like, I didn't hear what the penalty was because there was no fucking penalty there. So I'm confused. The Broncos got completely fucked, and yeah, it's just bullshit. Like, literally, no one did anything penalty earning. So I don't know. I was confused by that. The Josh Allen leading an early MVP candidate. More than likely, because I'm trying to think who else would he throw in that conversation. Like, of course, Lamar is always going to be in there. Like, outside of those two, who? Daniel Jones. For some reason, that's not even a joke. Micah Parsons, to be honest. So yeah, those would like definitely be the fucking candidates. I would think of at least. Yeah, MVP will be interesting this year. More than likely, Josh Allen goes back to back. I'd be shocked if he didn't. So. I remember in 2003 when Peyton Manning was really young, they beat the Bucks off of a similar penalty in OT. The Colts, Chiefs, and Pats always getting calls. Yeah, that's what they do, man. That's just what they fucking do. They get handed shit. So it's bullshit, but they just get handed shit. But Danny Jones for MVP somehow, maybe. That's somehow he's playing really fucking good on the Colts. I don't know how, why, or how, but that's just what's going on. So crazy. So Danny Derps for MVP. Giants, see you from. So. But yeah. Uh, Weird weekend of sports. Did the Falcons win? Yep. What was 22-3 or some bullshit? It was the most boring game of the war. I think 22-9. 22-6. Yeah, it was the most boring game of the day, I would say. Yeah, that game was boring. Boring ass Sunday night football. So, I thought it was lame. And I don't think anyone would disagree. I didn't know until recently that Josh Allen was married to Haley Seinfeld. Lucky man. Yeah, why didn't he get special treatment like Trav? So, he's married to someone way hotter. Justice for Josh Allen. He marries someone way hotter. Why does he get special treatment? Bullshit, I tell you. Hollywood chicks. Yep. Long and short of it. About the long and short of it. Good old special treatment. So, but unless y'all got anything else, has there ever been a quarterback Josh Allen size and speed? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, man. So, Allen's 1 of 1. He's fucking good, man. He's pretty damn good. Again, easily the best quarterback in the league right now, and more than likely gonna win MVP again. So yeah, I think he's pretty much a 1 of 1. True gift. So good, amazing. So, take Carney Day over the Kevin lie they call him. Yeah, I agree. Dude, it's 6'5", 240. Oh, outruns fucking, yeah. It's Josh Allen special, man. He's good. Like, he is scary good. So, yeah. But unless y'all got anything else, I think it's more than time to end this about 20 minutes after. I 20 minutes after. Josh get Buffalo ring and Jimmy Kelly put on some what's the trophy. Yeah, it'd be a great Super Bowl. Hopefully it happens. High possibility that's the Super Bowl. So I would not be shocked by that at all. More attention for her town. Can you believe 6 teams? Stupid people, man. Stupid people do stupid shit. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up finally. Sure. Yeah, I think I can wrap this up. I had fun, hour and 25 minutes, and yeah, had fun. Good final stream of the week after 6 in a row. Good way to end week and weekend. A weird week with a lot of bullshit, but it ended good in the end. And now we get into a fightless week, which is never fun, but we make it through it. Got football at least in contender series, so that's something, but we'll see how we make it through this fightless week this time. Should be fun. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope everyone's about to go into a great week and has a great week. Enjoy life. I know I am, and let's keep vibing, game, shall we? So that being said, I'm getting out of here. I went an extra like 20 fucking minutes, but it was fun. It was more than worth it. And yeah, you always can head over to Smokey's. He's still alive. He'll talk about whatever, you know him. And when you want to talk about Unlimited again, Smokey's always live. So go check him out. And yeah, shout out to everyone who's in chat tonight. Freezy, B Fatty, Steve, Freezy, carrying the chat tonight. MVP. Who else? 2 Joints was an early Western Mass Climber. Johnny Smith, Jamie popped on the call for a couple minutes. Kainoto. So it was fun. It was very fun. But the Sunday nights, we're not gonna get the biggest crowd in the world. But yeah, these streams I don't expect the biggest view count, but I'm doing them anyway because I want to. I say I'm going to, and I do what I say I'm gonna do, and that is a fun hangover and NFL recap for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Actually, I know I'll be doing a Sunday stream next week. It's gonna be NFL recap. Fuck. So yeah, next Sunday we'll be doing a stream. Like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This video will be live. Hope y'all are ready for that. 1 video in the week, contender series recap on Wednesday. That'll be cool. And some shorts will be out tonight. One tonight, one tomorrow. Gonna be fun. Hope y'all enjoyed plenty of content for this week, and had fun even with all the bullshit in this week. We made it through it, and we made it to the other side of the tunnel. So let's move on to next week. Hope everyone has a great week. Fightless week. We'll make it through it. Thank you for showing up tonight. Thank you for people who showed up all week for the stream. I love y'all more than I could ever express into words. Let's keep vibing, gang. That being said, please like, comment, subscribe, 200 subs goal by the end of 2025. Go check out Smokey if you still want to scratch your streaming fix tonight. And as always, unless I'm forgetting to say something because I don't believe I am, Noche week over, fightless week begin, pain, by saying, as always, RX out. Good vibes only. And always.